So this is my question. This is a lead code question 206, and here we have to reverse the linked list. Here we are given with the given list, and the list is 1 2 3 4 5 up to 5 number we are already given, and we have to reverse it. For that thing we are using these lines of code where we have taken three variables, where the number one variable is, you can say, variable or pointer, and the first is current, second one is previous, and there is one more pointer that is front. And I will tell you why we are using three pointers and not only two. We have to reverse the list, so we could have done using only two pointers like current and previous, but to avoid the problems which may happen in future, that's why we are using three pointers here. And here in the first line it is written previous equal to null, means we have taken our head node as the first node and previous is just back of it, means just behind it. So current is equal to head and previous equal to null because there is nothing in the previous node. And now we are running the while loop, and it will run until it become false, means until we get current equal to null, then till then the loop will run. So in the first line it is written front is equal to current pointing to next. Okay, front equal to current pointing to next. What does this mean? I will show you. Here we are given with the linked list like 1 2 3 4 5 and 5 pointing to null. There is one more null which is just back of 1, which is not written here. So three pointers we have taken. Why do we need front? Yeah, here is the answer. Current pointing to next. What is current here? Current is head node. Current pointing to next means 1 is pointing to 2. Okay, and current pointing to next equal to previous, means 1 pointing to 2 equal to previous, and previous node is null, so we are reversing it. And after uh, uh, the list become like this, 1 will point to null. But now how will you reach node 2? This is the reason why we are using the third pointer, because the link is getting lost with the rest of the list. That's why we have to save the next next numbers before reversing the list. Here it is written in one place where, yeah, so we will have to save the next node first. That's why here it is written front equal to current pointing to next. Current pointing to next. So we are saving it. What we are doing? We are saving the next node first. Now current pointing to next equal to previous. What does this mean? Current pointing to next equal to, we are reversing the link here. Current pointing to next. What does this mean? Where was the list? 1 minute. Here is the list. Here is the list. Current pointing to next. Current pointing to next equal to previous. Okay. Current pointing to next equal to previous. So here we are reversing the list. So that's why we have written here current pointing equal to previous. We are reversing the link here. Reversing the link. And previous equal to current. Now we are moving, we are iterating the list. So before previous was null, now previous is equal to current. We are moving forward of the list. Okay, and we are moving previous, then surely we will move the current also, moving the current pointer as well. And lastly, why we are returning the previous? Why we are returning the previous? Because this loop will run until current will equal to null, and when current will equal to null, then our previous will be equal to the last element, last node of the list. So we would have reached here, and all the nodes of the list would be reversed. That's why we are returning the previous. So this was the whole solution of this problem.